Good morning. How you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. As we all the time, we'll start off with tapping the bubbling well and massaging the bubbling well. The acupressure point right here on our foot helps us access earth energy. So we do this by slapping. And then rubbing. Other foot. Slapping. Point right here. Bubbling well. And then rub. Okay. Put your feet on the floor. Just in both of those spots, imagine that there's a energy ball, a bright glowing star-like energy ball in that point. And just kind of hold that awareness throughout the exercise, throughout this next half hour. Okay, so we start with that. And as always, we also start with the slapping of the whole body, yin-yang patting. So we always start from our energy center, our power center, the dantian. Slapping the dantian, feeling the vibrations deep within the body. Nice. And slowly go up. We're going to go all the way up to our head, top of the head, front and back of the head, side of the head, diagonal, diagonal, and back down to the dantian. Good. The elixir field is what the dantian means. Okay, back up. We're going to do our shoulder inside the arm, focusing on the joints. Inside the elbow, inside the wrist, palms, back of the hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, chest, other shoulder, inside, elbow, inside the wrist, palms, back of the palms, wrist, elbow, shoulder. Chest again. Back down. Dantian. Do the sides of the body, underneath the armpit. Down one side. Good. Lift up the arm, down the other side. Good. Back, kidney area. And go back and forth. Nice. Okay, side of the legs. Knees, ankles, tops of the feet, inside of ankles, inside of the knees, dantian. Back of the leg, buttocks. Inside the knees. Ankles. Tops of the feet. Knees. And dantian. And then hold the dantian. Take a deep sigh. Breathing into the belly. And shake a little bit up and down. And as we shake, we'll open up the dantian more. Or open up our belly more with belly laughter. Again, nothing funny yet, but if you start laughing, it becomes contagious and you just keep on doing it. So here we go. Deep belly laughter. Oh! Oh, nice, nice. Now your neighbors might think you're crazy, but that's okay. Feels good. All right. Feel the warmth in the belly, tingling in the belly. Let's expand that even more with ocean breathing. We're going to inhale. Feel an energy ball expand. Exhale. Feel it contract. Inhale. Energy ball expands, increases. Exhale, contracts, gets smaller. Inhale. You can see the brightness. Expand and contract. I'm also subtly shifting my weight, front of my foot, and then an exhale on my heels. I'm also feeling the energy in my palms. When I inhale and they expand, I feel the dantian kind of subtly pulling them towards the center. And as I exhale and the ball gets smaller, I feel them pushing against the palms, like two magnets pushing against each other. Good. Okay, good. Let that go. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, let's sit down for a second. Just to do a brief overview of what we're doing. So we're going to be focusing on what's called the microcosmic orbit, and it's basically a acupuncture meridian in your body, but it's called an extraordinary meridian. It's considered one of the most important extraordinary meridians. Here's like a traditional diagram showing it. So there's two channels. This is the ren that goes down the front of the body, and this is the du that goes up the body. And basically, it's an orbit. You go up the back and then down the front. And it's basically, you can imagine it as like a golden tube inside your body, right in the center of your body that goes down and then up. So it's like a loop. Here's a more modern picture of it. You can see how it kind of covers your whole body from the bottom all the way up to the top of your head and then back down to the bottom. So it goes through your perineum, which is also called the huyen. You can see a little baby has it as well. They say this is called embryonic breathing, how babies breathe in the womb without lungs. And then here is another diagram showing the points. We're not going to learn the points, But you also see that there's flames, fire, and then water. So the traditional terms are the Ren is the one in the front. It's more yin, and so they call it the water channel. And then the Du is the one that goes up the back, is a fire channel. So that fire rises, water descends. And so that's how the energy flows. That's how we want to have the energy flow within us. And we create this orbit that becomes very relaxing, very nourishing, very calming, and very energizing. That's what's great about Qigong. It makes you energized, but also relaxed. And this microcosmic orbit is considered one of the most important energy channels to have open. It helps feed the rest of your body. And it is fed by the Dantian. That's why we always open up the Dantian first. And so I have a set of exercises that will slowly open up this microcosmic orbit so you can feel it. And these are just simple exercises, easy to do. And by the end of it, we'll feel pretty good and the energy will be flowing. So one of the things that the connecting points are the perineum, which is at the base of our torso. And that's where the fire channel starts and comes up the back. And then it actually comes down through the third eye and then to the top of the mouth. And then it turns into the water channel from our mouth downwards, all the way down the center of our body to the perineum. So one of the things that it's important to do is to have a bridge between the two channels to make the orbit flow, is to have your tongue touching the roof of your mouth. It's like a light switch. Then it allows the energy to flow through your mouth, through your tongue, and then connect the channels. So throughout these exercises, I'll be reminding you to have your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. The first one is exercise is called Crossing the Great Ocean, and it'll just get us kind of activating the points that are opposite the Dantian. So there's the Dantian in the middle of our body, but then there's a point basically right where our belly button is, and you can imagine energy coming in through your belly button into the Dantian, and then you can have an exhale in the point opposite your belly button, which is called the Mingmen. So we're going to be breathing into the belly button, into the Dantian, and then exhaling out the Dantian and out the back, and you'll see what the movements are. So the movement starts with bending down. It's almost like you're about to dive into the water. Inhale, and then exhale. Hands are kind of flat, and then come to the back and kind of hold a chi ball in the back. All right. So I'll show it from the side. You kind of bend down, like you're about to dive into the ocean, and then exhale, stand up, hands behind the back. Now the energetic movement is inhale, feel energy coming in through your belly button, entering into the Dantian, then exhale, feel energy leaving the Dantian and going through your back into your palms. Inhale, sit down, exhale, back. It's like you're swimming. Inhaling as you bend down, exhaling energy out your back into your palms. Tongue touching the roof of your mouth. One more. Good. Hands down, relax. Next one, embracing the sun and the moon. The movement's pretty simple. We're going to be lifting the opposite foot. Basically, I don't know if you can see, let's turn this down a little bit. When my hands come up on one side, my foot kind of rises up and the weight's on one leg. Almost like a pendulum. Then the hand comes down, feet totally balanced, and up to the other side. You kind of bend down and then bend up. So your knees bend as you come down, then you kind of stand up and straighten the leg. Okay, now let's get the energetics in there. Going to be, doesn't matter which side. Embrace the sun, come down. Embrace the moon. Sun, like you're grasping the moon. Holding on to the sun, and holding on to the moon. You can even see the sun eventually transforming into the moon. And then the moon, as you pull it through, transforming into the sun. Okay, good. A few more times of this. Gentle, flowing movement. And then come to a stop. Good. Now, a lot of people have difficulties bringing energy down the front. It's kind of easy to feel energy coming up, but it's a little bit hard to bring it down. So we have one called the Waterwheel. And so basically we're imagining there's like a river or a waterfall going down this front part of our chest in the center here, that tube I was talking about. And the way we can do it is this movement where I'm going to, similar to the sun and the moon one, I'm going to shift my weight and then have the water come down. Shifting the weight, water come down. Each time the palm goes down, feel as if you're pushing down water or there's a current of water that's pulling your hand down. Just right in the front there. Feel this flow, this river of chi flowing downwards. You can even imagine it being a waterfall, as I said. And just feel your arms and hands guiding that flow downwards. And you're shifting your weight each time. It's very soothing and relaxing. Downward flow of water. The water wheel. Nice. You can do this on your own. It's a very relaxing exercise. Okay, so these have all been preparatory exercises. Let's bring this to a close for the actual orbit. And so what we're going to do is start in the dantian. And now the visualization is that the dantian is like a soccer ball or a volleyball or a basketball. Choose your sport. But that size in your belly. And imagine it in the beginning as this golden ball of light. Okay? And so we're just using our hands. And similar to what I was doing before where I was shifting forward on the inhale and then sitting back on my heels. Just subtle weight shifts. As you inhale, you're a little bit forward. And as you exhale, you're on your heels. We're going to do the same thing. Rolling this ball in the center of rolling the dantian basically, or what feels like a ball. So you inhale, ball rolls up, exhale, ball rolls down. So it's just still the energy is in the dantian, and we're moving this ball of energy in our dantian. Okay? Feel it, see it, See it rotating forward as you inhale, downward as you exhale. Rolling the ball of energy in the belly. Feel the contours, see it glowing golden light. Okay. So you want to get some momentum. Not that we're not spinning it that fast, but you want to feel that there's some energy there of it wanting to roll in this direction. Okay. Now, we're going to imagine coming out of the belly button a tube, almost like a railroad or a guideline that comes out, and it's a golden tube of light that's right on the outside of your body. And it goes down between your legs and then up. Okay, and we're just going to start at the belly button. So the ball comes out, and now the ball is halfway in our body and half outside, half inside. So now we're bringing the ball out, under, and then back through. So now it's outside of our body, halfway outside of our body, halfway in. Exhaling down, inhaling up through the belly button. Rolling golden ball. Good, good. Okay, let's move up to just below the chest, the solar plexus. Inhale, up the back, and then out the solar plexus. This golden ball of light. Inhale, leaning forward. Exhale, down. Tongue touching the roof of your mouth. So you're breathing through your nose. See it rolling down and rolling up. Good, good. Okay. Now we're going to bring it up to the heart level. Have it come out at the heart, then down. Rolling up the back, through the heart, and down, the center of the body. Good. Feel it rolling down. Feel it rolling up. Golden ball of energy. Okay. Let's bring it up to the neck. Come up and out your neck, your throat. Descending as you exhale. Inhale, bring it up the back and out the throat. Good. Move it up to the mouth, all the way up the mouth. Good. Okay. In between the eyes, the third eye, have it go up, back of the head, out the third eye. Feel it rolling at the back, rolling down front. One more through the third eye. Now we're going to go just completely over the top of the head, just right down top, and roll down. Good. Okay, let's bring in some more imagery. Feels great with this golden ball, but let's tie it in with the fire and water. So imagine as you bring it up, this golden ball has a kind of spiritual fire coming out of it. And as it's coming down, it becomes more watery, like a ball of water. Ball of light, fire, brightness, and then smooth water rolling down. Sphere of water and fire. Just feel the cool qualities of the water and the warm qualities of the fire. Good. Let's make it even bigger. What's the big fire out there in our world? The sun. Let's make it sunshine. Bright, bright, warm sunshine. Up, and then water. Oceans. Vast oceans on the way down. Vast amounts of water flowing downwards. Bright sunshine coming up. Vast, deep oceans going down. So these are obviously polar opposites, yin and yang. So we want a third force to tie them together. Taoism is about the union of opposites. We need that union. We need a third force, a triple unity, a tri-unity, trinity of forces to make it all balanced. So that will be the Earth. So what we're doing right now is called the Microcosmic Orbit. Then once we bring the legs in and the Earth energy in, it becomes the Macrocosmic Orbit. Okay? So actually we create this figure eight in our body. We're going to be, goes down, and then when it crosses the perineum, instead of going down the front of the legs, it actually goes down the bottom of the back of the legs into the earth, and then the fire channel comes up the front of the legs, crosses the perineum, and then goes up the back. Let's just practice that without any movement yet, or without any bending. We'll be bending in a second. Bring the energy down into the legs, and then bring energy up the front of the legs, crossing the perineum, up the back. You're basically making a figure eight, 2 loops connected. Down into the earth, then bring the energy from the earth, the fire channel, up. Okay, now we can do a little bit more movement. We actually get a squat down, the hands come down, and back up. Fire channel, up the back. It's a large chi ball of fire, or sun, and now the ocean's going down. On the sunshine up the back, and then the oceans down the front. Send your awareness deep into the earth and see the earth getting involved. And now in your imagination, as we go down this one more time into the earth, this next time, we bring the earth energy up and imagine you're holding this rolling ball of earth up your legs, up your back, down the front. See the planet Earth, rolling planets of Earth. And you can see there's 2 of them as they come up your leg, and then they form into one. As you gather them, bring the sunshine. See the Earth glowing with sunshine as you bring it up the fire channel. And as you come down, see the sunshine reflecting on the great waters of the earth. Back down. Pulling in earth energy, who can hold as a vessel for the sunshine and the great oceans. third force that brings balance to yin and yang. See the rolling planet Earth covered with sunshine, covered with great oceans. You are planet Earth. You are the third force uniting yin and yang. You are the union of opposites. Rolling sphere, rolling earth, deep into the earth, pulling the earth up, fusing it with sunshine and great deep oceans. All right, one more bending down, the macrocosmic orbit. And now a few rounds of bringing this balanced earth through the microcosmic orbit, rolling it up, seeing it imbued with sunshine, and then rolling it down, focusing on its great oceans. Sunshine, golden sunshine, deep blue oceans. How does it feel to be in the sunshine? How does it feel to have a day at the beach? What does that feel like? Get into that emotional state. See if it can form a smile on your face. Smiling energy of a day at the beach. Swimming in the ocean, soaking up the sun. Feels very balanced, very relaxing. Okay, one more. Up the back, down. Then take this super balanced earth energy, smiling earth, and store it in your belly. Feel the energy of this super balanced earth infused with sunshine, deep, deep waters in the center of your body, in your belly. Feel the balanced energy, feel the smiling energy. And carry this with you throughout the day. Okay, great. Thank you again for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one.